Hey, welcome to this video. And if you arrived here, you're probably searching for a review of SEO, uh, SEO that works. So I'll go over how it works, and no pun intended, and I'll give you my 2 cents whether I think it's a good investment for you. So the owner is a guy named Brian Dean. He actually owns Backlinko. If you don't know, that's a very popular website, an SEO resource website. And if you don't know, SEO just stands for search engine optimization. I'll be using that term a lot probably in this video. That's ranking articles in Google, but you're probably already aware of that if you arrived here. Maybe not. Now he's been featured on Forbes, Entrepreneur, different media outlets. So if you're wondering, is he legit? Yes, he's legitimate. But whether you want to go down this route of learning about SEO, that's a whole nother matter, and that's what I'll talk about in a bit. So as you can see, it's actually closed for enrollment right now. He comes out with different launches every once in a while, which is good because then you know the information in here is up to date because Google is constantly changing their algorithm and you want to make sure it's up to date. So um, now what's different about this course compared to a lot of SEO courses out there, and there are a lot of them. Now he focuses on Um, so let's talk about most SEO courses. They tend to focus on creating great content and writing lots of it. So like 2,000 words a day, 2,000 word articles every day. But his focus is more on backlinking, and that's essentially, and the way he does it, it's getting influential websites, authoritative websites, and bloggers to actually link to his content. And but in a very nice way. He uses what's called white hat techniques. That means basically complying with Google and doing what they want you to do, not going black hat, which is kind of trying to game the Google system, right? You don't want that. Now, now all this centers his method centers on what he calls the power page. That's a 3,000 or word more or longer article that should be very engaging, have lots of nice, infographics, maybe even videos, and just an article that people actually want to share. And it doesn't necessarily have to have mass appeal. In fact, in fact, most of the time it won't. It'll only have appeal to these other bloggers and websites that you want them to link to you, right? And now with this technique, he uses a tool called Ahrefs and other tools. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Ahref, to essentially spy on your competition and see where they're getting their links from. And he also talks about for the power page, like how to create content that's very high utility that can really help people. It's not just for entertainment, right? How to elicit positive emotions. Positive articles tend to get more shares than negative articles, according to the stats at least. You want to write something that's very memorable, that sticks out in people's minds, and you want to rely on storytelling, which I think that applies to not just this method but online marketing in general. If there's one thing I've learned, it's stories. Stories. My mentor basically told me, facts tell, stories sell, right? So in other words, people don't care about the facts so much. It's all about the story behind it. So getting good at storytelling is a very powerful tool you can have in your arsenal, right? No, regardless of any marketing you're doing. That's just a little side tip. Now, and then he also talks about UX design, so making the page look really nice, so that just to increase engagement, so that people will stick around a little longer, and of course want to share it. Now, now you might be wondering, how do I actually get these bloggers and websites owners to link to my stuff? Right? That seems kind of tricky. Well, the way he teaches it is essentially building relationships with other people. I know that sounds kind of scary because you think online marketing, you could just hide behind your computer, send a few emails, and but it doesn't really work like that. It's really a people business. No matter what business you're in, it doesn't matter if it's online or offline. There's really not much difference between the online and offline world. So I like that he focuses on building relationships with different bloggers and influencers, He talks about reaching out to them via email and social media mainly, and just other ways. So he gives you options. It's not like you have to pick up the phone, get on the phone with them, right? So if you're worried about that, now there are 3 different plans. At least there were. I don't know if he's going to change the pricing of the course because again, he comes up with new launches quite frequently. But before there were 3 plans. So there was a $97, $197, and a $397 plan, and that's monthly. So not the cheapest course out there, but you get what you pay for, right? And actually, with the most expensive, the $397 per month, you get unlimited consulting with him, which is pretty neat. Yeah, that's super valuable if you want to go down this route. Now, so I would say the training is very good overall. He has very professional videos. You know, the lighting, the sound is on point, and and he's easy to understand. His teaching is very easy to understand and implement, and it's very well structured and well thought out. It's not like a lot of courses where they just spray a ton of information at you at once, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's like drinking from a fire hose, right? So he kind of drip feeds you little bits of information, and so you can actually retain it, which I like. Now, and you also get access to PDF transcriptions of the videos. So maybe you like to read, and that's just going to also help you retain that information. And he also has MP3 versions. So if you're in a rush, you want to listen to his content in the car, you can do that as well. All in all, it's a very good course. But one thing I would say about it, it doesn't teach you how to monetize. Um, so it kind of has very broad appeal. It's really anyone who wants to learn SEO, whether a beginner or advanced. But so whether you're an affiliate marketing or you're a consultant and course creator, or you just a blogger who wants to monetize with advertising, but he doesn't cover monetization at all. So that's something that you're going to have to figure out or learn from a different source. So that's one thing I would say. Because traffic is great, right? You could get all the traffic in the world, but if you don't know how to monetize it, then it's as good as useless, right? Now, if you don't know traffic is all about traffic, if you don't know what traffic means, it's just an industry term. It means visitors, eyeballs to your stuff, right? So, but a lot of you might know that already. So it doesn't cover monetization, and also you're not going to really learn to be a great writer, right? Now he's able to write very engaging content, but not all of us have that skill, right? So that's a whole other animal you're going to have to get really good at, and I don't think this course alone is going to teach you how to become a great writer, right? A great blogger. Now, because people aren't sticking around, that's not really good. Google's going to notice, and your articles aren't going to rank as well, and you're not going to be able to influence people, right? So, and one last thing I would say is not with this course so much, but with is SEO in general, search engine optimization in general. It's very difficult, right? It's very a technical skill. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say it's a 10 out of 10 in difficulty compared to other stuff you could learn. You know, because the algorithm's always changing, and there's just a lot of tech stuff you need to know. It's kind of like pushing a boulder up a hill. And I can talk about this because I started a blog back in 2019. I had it up for 4 months. I was writing 2,000 words a day. And at the end of 4 months, I just thought this is too difficult. I'm going to throw in the towel. And that's what most people do. I think I had about 5 real visitors after 4 months. And I actually invested in a $400 course to learn these skills. So um, you might say, oh, maybe I didn't try hard enough, or I was in a too competitive of a niche. But blogging in general, it's just super difficult, and I wouldn't recommend it for beginners. But it's up to you. Are there people running successful blogs? Yes, there are. But I would say for the most part, they started back in pre 2015 when it was a bit easier, right? Generally, right? But it's your business, it's your life, right? Now, maybe you're here, you're not necessarily interested in SEO per se. Maybe you just want a reliable way to earn an income from home. If that's the case, I was in your position almost 2 years ago. I tried all sorts of stuff. I tried blogging, which I just mentioned, freelancing, domain flipping, filling out surveys, just anything I could. And none of the strategies I was implementing were working at all. So it's kind of banging my head against the wall. I thought, oh no, I don't want to go back to working at a call center. So, um, but eventually, I discovered this business model where you sell digital products, digital education products, and that's when things really turned around for me. So what do I mean by digital products? Well, it's mainly courses, online video courses like this, but you don't have to create the products. You're selling other people's products. It's called affiliate marketing, and you can go into any niche you want. You can go sell SEO products. You could sell drop shipping products, make money from home in general, weight loss, dog training, personal development. That's a huge niche. There's many sub niches within that. How to keep your marriage intact, right? The list just goes on and on. So anything you're interested in or you think you could potentially get interested in, you best believe there are probably products in that niche. Now, and what's great about affiliate marketing, it's very simple. There's lots of automation and leverage in place, so you don't really have to be there all the time. You do the work once, and this machine continues working for you, for years and years. And the costs to run the business are relatively low. You do need some basic tools like with anything, but it's really a drop in the bucket. So now the thing with affiliate marketing, because it sounds so good, there's a lot of bad information out there about it. And that's why I struggled for the longest time. But I stuck with it, and eventually I did find the right information, started implementing those strategies, and I've been seeing some pretty incredible results. So, and and another thing about affiliate marketing, it's very flexible. So you don't just have to rely on traffic from Google. You can get traffic from all sorts of places, like traffic. I'll just talk about a few. So like social media, free and paid. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, uh, Twitter. I know some people get traffic from Twitter. Just there's so many different platforms out there. You could get traffic from maybe if you have a bit of a budget, pay-per-click networks. There's some crossover with paid social media. Influencer networks. The list just goes on and on. Different ad networks. I like free social media personally because you don't have to pay. You can spend a little bit of money to promote your stuff, but it's not necessary. I don't spend any money on traffic. So similar to blogging, it's just now my favorite source of traffic is actually YouTube. It's similar to blogging in that people are searching for a problem and your stuff shows up, but it's much easier to rank. I was able to rank my first YouTube video within 24 hours, and which would be impossible with blogging, right? So that's why I love YouTube, but you can leverage all these different platforms. Now, so if you'd like to learn how to do affiliate marketing, at least the way that's been working for me, all you have to do is check out that link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Just enter your best email, and I could send you a free workshop that'll just explain everything. How to pick great products, how to build out your simple sales process, how to generate traffic, just how to build trust with people who might live halfway across the world from you. Because again, it's not one of those businesses where people think you could just hide behind your computer, send a few emails. You do have to put yourself out there a little bit, but it's nothing crazy. If you're afraid to show your face on camera, there are ways around that, and the training will also talk about those ways. You can do cartoon style videos, text videos. I mean, the options are endless. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I think I've gone on long enough. Maybe I'm losing some of you. So I hope you enjoyed this review of SEO that works. Again, it's a great course. It's definitely a unique angle he takes with SEO. I've never seen this sort of thing where you just have like a really long article and you're getting backlinks from influencers. So a really engaging article. It's just whether you want to go down this route of learning SEO in the first place, right? It's just who you are. But if you're here because you just want the simplest path to earning profits online, I strongly suggest getting involved with affiliate marketing. I haven't found anything better than it, honestly. I would have by now after 2 years, but I haven't. So But it's up to you. It's your business. It just depends what kind of business you want to run, right? So I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope to see you on the other side of that link, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.